this was your dream job when you were a kid.
Oh no! Expert Education and Visa Services are Griffith University's official partner, and they are gold partners for Griffith University. So,
Very own
Community,
large
yeah.
Griffith family.
every successful student, I feel a part of it. I love coming to Sri Lanka.
Now I understand why this interview had been so smooth. Because you
Griffith University, the official agent for Sri Lanka. Expert Education and Visa Services, your trusted education partner.
Hello and welcome to another Expert Tea Talk session. Today we are here with Ashini Malhotra, the Regional Marketing Director for Griffith University, and that is for the regions of South Asia and Middle East. Hi Ashini.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for inviting me on a
Of
tea talk
course.
today.
We're so glad to have you. I'm pretty sure there's so many questions that you're here to answer.
Of course.
So how has Sri Lanka been? Is it your first time? What is it like?
It's not my first time. I think I came for the first time in 2008. So ever since I've been coming to Sri Lanka, and I love coming to Sri Lanka. Good weather, good tea is what you get here. Good people, and very relaxed. So yeah, Sri Lanka, I've been last, of course, COVID struck and I couldn't travel, but I've been traveling to Sri Lanka for many years now. Yeah.
That's great to hear. And we're glad to have you, like I said before. What do you think of expert education?
Expert Education and Visa Services are Griffith University's official partner, and they are gold partners for Griffith University. So they've been really helping students through the entire process, and they've been promoting Griffith University very well. And they are our trusted partners in Australia, in Sri Lanka, and a lot of other South Asian countries that we work with Expert.
Right, that's great. Speaking of Griffith University, about its location, about its facilities, I would like to know some of the insights that you have.
Okay. Griffith University started in 1975 with 400 students in Brisbane Nathan campus. That's our foundation campus. And from there, it grew to 6 campuses, 5 physical and 1 digital campus, 50,000 students, 8,500 international students, and with 130 nationalities they come from. So it's a very diverse student cohort on campus that we have. We have 4 academic groups: Griffith Business School, Griffith Sciences, Arts, Education and Law, and Griffith Health. And we offer more than 200 degree programs. And there are 38 research centers at Griffith University. So with these 200 degree programs, we've got undergraduate, postgraduate, we've got research as well, that PhD programs that we offer to students, and programs right from business, arts, law, medicine, dentistry, music technology, acting, screen production. So we've got a range of programs and diverse programs that a student can actually apply and study at Griffith. The campuses are huge. We've got 3 campuses in Brisbane alone. We've got Nathan campus, like I said, foundation campus of Griffith, and we've got Mount Gravatt. Mount Gravatt is where we have Griffith College, our pathway provider. We have psychology programs taught through Mount Gravatt campus, law programs. Then we have South Bank campus, which is a city centre campus, and that's more of a creative arts, and that's where our Queensland College of Arts, which is more than 135 years old. Griffith Film School, which is largest film school of Australia, and then we have Queensland Conservatorium. So it's a creative arts hub that we have at South Bank campus. So these are the 3 campuses in Brisbane. One in Logan, which is between Brisbane and Gold Coast. There's a Logan City. It's more of a town. It's a community campus sort of a thing. Again, we've got health program, social work program offered through there. And our largest campus, which is Gold Coast, which has now 18,000 students studying on campus. Huge facilities. We've got Olympic-sized swimming pool. We've got track and field. Most of the degrees are offered through Gold Coast campus of Griffith University, and Gold Coast is tourist destination of Australia, so to speak. 365 days of tourism, Best thing about Brisbane Gold Coast is it's 300 days of sunshine. Never gets too hot, never gets too cold. Winters are between 9 to I would say 20 degrees, and summers are between 20 to 30.
Right.
Yeah, but it's pleasant throughout the year.
Well, I guess it's great for students to know the fact that Griffith offers a wide range of degree programs, and also a certain thing that children focus on when traveling to like cold countries is the weather, because some just can't handle it, especially the regions that you work for, South Asian, Middle Eastern countries.
I myself cannot handle too much of cold, so
yeah, so they prefer like the hot weathers, and when they go to like Australia, Canada, UK, they always think like, oh my god, can I handle this weather?
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like that sorts that problem out, and obviously like you said, there's so many facilities, even when it comes to like sports like swimming pools and whatnot. I think that's great. So speaking about the degree programs in with regards to the South Asian and Middle Eastern regions, what are the programs that are quite famous? What do students apply to more?
The typical programs, popular programs, like I put it that way, is business degrees. South Asian students like to do business, IT, engineering. These are very, I would say, run-of-the-mill programs they would apply for at undergraduate and postgraduate level both. If you talk about Sri Lanka, it's more of an undergraduate market for us. Students apply for BIT programs. They apply for Bachelor of Business. Psychology is upcoming in Sri Lanka, so we started getting more inquiries on psychology degree programs as well. So yeah, so these are some of the key programs that we have students applying generally. Engineering is more of civil engineering, mechanical engineering they apply for. Yeah, but I would like to see students applying for different and diverse programs, because we have a lot of programs that we can offer. I would like to see students coming into design program, or maybe do a screen production program with Griffith University, or perhaps do a law degree with us. We are very highly ranked in law, so I would like to see more students coming into these programs and building awareness around these degrees as well.
That's true. I think that's mostly because in this South Asian field, you have the parents telling them, I want to be a doctor.
Very much dictated by parents.
Yes. So it'll take a while for them to break away from that and to apply to the degrees that they actually want to
Exactly.
So speaking about scholarships to these degree programs, how does that work out?
We do offer scholarships to international students. We've got 20% scholarship, 25% and 50% scholarship. But of course, these are GPA driven. If you've got good GPA, so minimum is 5 on a scale of 7, then we offer 20% scholarship. If it's 5.5, then we offer 25%. And if it's beyond that, then a student can apply for a 50% scholarship as well, and there's a separate application for it. So yeah, we've been very generous with the scholarship. Griffith is not a very expensive university, so to speak, and with scholarship, and we have close to about 80% students who actually fit into that scholarship criteria. So for them, the fee actually comes down reasonably. So it becomes very popular that way.
Right, that's good, because that's also a concern that students have. And it's good to know that it's driven with regards to GPA, because then you know that only the students that are determined and work hard end up getting the degrees.
And there's a GPA, they have to maintain the GPA as well. So if they've come with 5 GPA, they've secured 20% scholarship. They have to maintain that GPA in entire duration of the program. So it keeps them motivated as well, because 20% is a lot of reduction in fee, and that's a big scholarship. So it keeps them motivated to do well in their degree program thereon.
That's great.
Yeah.
And I also heard that there's some certain updates that you have with regards to the university, if you could.
Yeah, so some of the updates, or I would say student support services that we offer to students, international students, is arrival services. We have free airport pickup for international students coming to Griffith University, but of course they have to let us know when they're coming. 72 hours prior to their flight, they have to fill up an online form. And we have our Griffith mates who will meet them at the airport, and they will escort them to their campuses or respective destination. Within the university, we have career and employment services as well that we offer to students. And we normally advise a student to start planning their career early on and not wait till the end. So that's a piece of advice that I would like to give students. But yeah, there's a lot of support services that we offer to the students on campus while they are there with us. Then, of course, like I talked about 𝐓𝐿, we're really proud to say it's a good initiative of the university wherein international students become mates, they apply for it. We train students and then they are then responsible for organizing activities on campus so that new arriving students feel at home. And student to student connect is always better. A new student may not talk to us on campus, but they'll be happy to talk to an international student, their peer. So we do that. There's a peer support online for students if they want to know anything about university from another student. So we've got that online for the students so they can have a chat with them. And then there's an English help program, Griffith English Language Enhancement Strategy that we have. Undergraduate and postgraduate students, wherein a student appears for an English proficiency test and they prepare for it. What happens to their English when they actually start studying? Because they don't prepare for English, so their professional English level goes down. So Griffith English Language Enhancement Strategy is to support their English skills, professional English skills while they are studying at Griffith. So we do that. So that's one of the support that students really appreciate, and their skills, professional English skills, they keep up with that while they're in the degree.
I think that's great updates to students because I mean, a lot of us have the problem in going abroad and not feeling like we fit in.
Yes.
And like we started getting anxious, and that might affect our education, our grades.
Yeah.
So I think that's great that y'all have this sort of support system for the students, especially with regards to English, for them to communicate in their professional fields when they go on to work. And also the career facilities that you'll have are great for them to get started instead of getting lost after they're done with their degrees. You know? And I'm glad you brought this up because one of the questions I wanted to ask you personally were if this was your dream job when you were a kid.
Oh no. You know what? This wasn't my dream job. I had never even thought about it. My dream job was to become an architect actually. And I was close to it. I became a professional interior designer. I pursued my career as an interior designer for close to about 3 years, and then I moved to television. So it's been an interesting journey, career journey for me. So I moved to doing travel shoots in India. I used to interview people. I used to go to places. I used to talk about places. And then I landed up with Australian higher education sector job. So yeah, to answer your question, it was never a dream job, but I enjoy every bit of it. I've enjoyed, it's been 15 years with Griffith. Overall, it's been 20 years in Australian education, higher education sector. I've enjoyed every day I've spent. There's been up and down, peaks and troughs we've faced. Every day is a new day, and it's such a rewarding career, believe me. When you see a student, when I meet a student today and after 3 years he or she graduates, you feel as if you've contributed towards their journey and you feel great. So I actually feel this is the most rewarding career I've been into. So I'm grateful however I got into this, but I'm really grateful for where I am right now and what I'm doing, and to be a value add to students' career and journey. With every successful student, I feel a part of it, and there are some good connections that you make, and students don't forget you. They are still connected with you, and you feel proud at the end of the day.
I agree. I agree. I feel like in that perspective, you as well as us from Expert share that same thought, because we as well love seeing the students come to somewhere.
Yeah.
And with regards to your job, the pathway that you followed, now I understand why this interview has been so smooth because you've been such a pleasant person to talk to. It's been great. And I feel like the students probably actually got a lot from you, and I understand why they probably keep in touch because you're so sweet. And it's
Thank you.
nice.
That's quite a compliment. Thank you so much for it.
And I'm pretty sure the students out there learned something as well, and they probably got great insight with regards to the university. And I think it's a great opportunity for them with regards to the fact that there's so much of various degrees at Griffith that you offer.
Yeah.
The scholarships out there, there's facilities that Griffith offers to all of you with regards to making you a part of their own, very own large Griffith family that they have. And I mean, you're not really missing on anything. You have asked to have your visas and all of that done. So your life is pretty much handed over to you in like a silver platter, basically. So if you plan on applying to Griffith, I hope this video gave you a lot of insight with regards to the university. And do stay tuned with us for further expert Talk sessions to know about other universities and other degree programs to find out the university that is best for you. And as of yet, thank you, Ashini.
Yes.
A name I wouldn't ever forget.
Of course not. You should not.
Thank you, Ashini, for coming here and giving us all of this insight. It was great. We loved talking to you.
Thank you so much.
All that you have to say. Do you want to give a final word of advice to anyone out there?
Final word of advice I'd like to tell every student is start early in your career. When I talked about career in employment, and that's something very close to my heart. Normally students start thinking about their final career towards end of the semester. Don't do that. Don't make that mistake. Start planning your career from the day you arrive. Have a plan laid out in front of you. See what you want to do and then seek help on campus. Australians are very, very helpful. Believe me, they're very helpful. You have to ask for it. Don't die in silence is what I keep telling students. Ask for help. Seek appointments on campus, talk to career and employment services. They'll guide you through and through, and then eventually, and whatever hard work that you put in these 2, 3, 4 years, it actually pays off very well. So please, and involve yourself in a lot of university activities. Just be involved, just enjoy yourselves, just be part of the university, study and enjoy yourself. And I think a student will make a great career out of it.
Right. Thank you so much, Ashini, once again. We hope to talk to you once more, maybe.
Yes,
soon.
absolutely.
So with that, we conclude our today's session, and we hope to see you at another one.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you as well, and hope to see you at another session, and hopefully you gained the insight you needed today.
Griffith University, the official agent for Sri Lanka, expert education and visa services, your trusted education partner.